Hey, my warriors, how you doing? Today's I'm going to do something a little bit different. Um, to, yeah, I'm gonna do something a little different. I suggest you guys eat before you watch this video because I'm going to be cooking. So, I'm not prepared yet. Sorry for the darkness. And so, but I'm going to be cooking and everything and show you how I do things. Some people do it differently. So, yeah, I'm in the kitchen. And if there's any noise in the background, they might be working on the lawn and everything. I'm sorry about the noise. So, just have to ignore that and everything. But I am in the kitchen and I'm going to be cooking. So, like I said, if you watch this before you eat, I'm sorry. Eat before you watch it. That's my advice. So, but first, I'm going to clean this kitchen before I get my ingredients prepared. As you can tell, it's a mess, and I'll get this cleaned off the counter and all that stuff. So, I will check back with you in a bit. Alright, fam, or warriors, I should say. I kind of, you know, I didn't do a whole bunch of cleaning and stuff like that. I just did whatever I could and everything. As you can tell, I got everything, like, moved over here, like the coffee, my Keurig coffee things over here. My toaster's on the thing. I'm just trying to work around. That's dirty. I might have to wash that later when I do the dishes. I got all the stuff. This is what I use to you know, to use the crock pot. Now, I got this idea from Rob when he cooks. I never tried it before, so I am going to try this in here to do my pot roast. I am going to do pot roast today and cook. Now, someone gave me this when I moved into this place and everything. Someone gave it to me, one of my friends at church and everything, gave this crock pot to me. Now that I live by myself and it's perfect for me. It calls for 1 pound of meat, on any kind of meat, roast, pot roast or whatever. I try to get close to it. As you can tell, I don't know if you can see it. It's like $1.29 a pound right now. Which I don't care. I don't mind. I mean, a little, you know, doesn't hurt. But I try to get it to 1 pound at least, or more, a little bit. So it will be in here, and then I got my carrots. I like carrots. I can chop up, you know, some celery. Now and then I got some, you know, potatoes. As you can tell, the potatoes. Now I never had any onions, so. In with it, all I had was these 3 items and stuff like that: the potatoes, the celery, and the carrots. But I never had this. I'm gonna try it in the crock pot. So all right, let's get to it. Give me, okay, set that up. Okay, now I hope you guys can see. Maybe I can. Sorry, I have to get the camera just right. Now, like I said, I never used this before. I'm gonna try it, Rob. I'm gonna try your method and everything. So I never used this before on my crock pot. So because I normally do it without it. So, I'm gonna put that aside, okay? See, as you can tell, here's my bag. On the opening, which is the side. No, that's not the side. Oh, this side. Alright, it's on the side. Okay. So, So yeah, here's my bag, okay? It's a huge bag thing for the thing. So, I'm gonna put this around. It's huge. And if I don't talk, don't mind me. I'm trying to get everything. Alright, that works. Alright, I'm gonna move this out of the way so we can have a little bit of room, but that's my top for the thing. Okay, now, hang on one second, guys. I like to have my scrubber because I can scrub the potatoes in the sink. So just get all the dead skin or whatever. And another thing I forgot to mention is the little flavoring. I got two kinds. You know, the beefy onion and just the onions. I might just do the onions and save the beefy onions for later. And they do have recipes on the back, which I'll probably, you know, cut and keep and everything. And this one has the pot roast. Now, if you hear noise in the background, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Do anything about that. They're just working on the maintenance outside. So if you hear that, just ignore it. But I do have the pot roast recipe. That's what I'm going to be using. But I will be using the onion flavor for my pot roast. So I'm gonna throw this away. Well, I'm not gonna throw this away yet. I'm gonna keep this recipe. So I'm gonna put that away. But this is the recipe I'm gonna be using. But I'm not gonna use this one. I have another package in here, so I'm gonna leave that out. I have the onion thing, which I'm going to leave out also. So, this is what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to, and you'll hear Jasmine meowing. She might be in the kitchen while I'm in here, meowing like crazy. Gotta love the stickiness. Get this stickiness out of the way. Don't need that anymore. I might go for 2 bags. I'll put the 2 bags here and put this in the fridge. So we got the 2 bags. I might need that. And then we got the celery. And then we get that. So this is what I do. Get this meat in here first. See, I know there's a lot of juice in it and everything, so alright, so what I do is put this meat in here and throw this away and wash my hands because really now there will be a lot of washing hands when I'm doing this. So I like to get things prepared before I put everything in there. See, let me show you. I'm not, you know, I'm going along, so See, there's the meat, as you can tell, in the little plastic bag. Okay, and I'm going to be doing this, showing you guys what I do. Okay. See how this is the size of potato? Potato I picked up. I try to do kind of like a smaller potato to get in here. That way I have a little bit more room. So now in this case, I'm gonna do something a little differently. Put all the carrots into here. See, all my carrots are in here. I'm gonna put that in there later. And like I said, I try to get the smallest thing for me to use to get in there. So, but since this has skin, I might as well go ahead and well, I'll deal with that crap later. But move that over there. So see, this is individual celery and it's already been washed. So I'm probably going to use how many? Let's see. Maybe that. I don't know. I'll leave that out just in case if I need to do anything. Alright. So basically got the carrots, got the celery, we got the onions, and then we got the potatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash the potatoes really good with this. So another thing, I would recommend that you close that before you put any more ingredients. And if you put more ingredients, I take off the lid and put more stuff and then cover it back up. Just in case, because the air and all that stuff, and if you have flies flying around, it can get into your food. So, which I don't have any flies, but you never know. You could have flies that you don't even know, and a kid get in there, and then when you close the lid, you'll probably have flies. So it's always best to go ahead and just close it while you're doing the process. So I'm just going to use any knife for me to cut. So for the potatoes, I'm just going to cut it. Alright. Now that I got the potatoes chopped up, I'm going to set that aside. Okay. Now, I am going to get the celery ready. So now that I have all my celery, set that aside. Now comes the fun part with this onion. So now I have a bag for me to put all the onion peels into. It's due for me to throw it away, so this. Like I said, if I start crying, I'm gonna stop the video for me to get this chopped up so I can. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know how long it is, but it just shut off by itself. I had to restart it. I'm sorry. But like I said, if I start crying with cutting these onions, I'm gonna have to stop the camera for me to come back on, and I need to get this chopped up and everything for me to get it in here. So if there might be another cut and everything, that's why. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these onions. As you can tell, it's still, it's still, fresh. I'm gonna cut it because chances are I am going to cry. So it would have tears. I'm not crying because I'm feeling sorry. It's because the onions is making me cry. So I'm gonna stop this, and I will be back to once it's cut and put it in like the bowl. So see, you can tell I got the carrots, the celery, and we got the potatoes. So let me go ahead and cut this, and I will be back. Alright guys, I am sorry. I did cry because I was cutting these onions, and I am not going to do any more cutting because it is very powerful aroma, and it did get in my eyes, and I'm still have tears from it. So I'm not going to be, this is what I'm going to be doing, putting in there. So now we got the packet, for me to use. Whew. Sorry if I sneeze or sniffle or whatever, because of the onions. We got the potatoes, the onions, which I should have got something else besides that. Got the celery, and we got the carrots. So now we're gonna throw everything inside the crock pot. I'm still smelling the thing, so guys, you have to bear with me because of the aroma. Holy cow. Wow, it's unbearable. I'm still crying from it. So what I do, I know it's simple and everything, just throw anything, but I have to use the recipe because it calls for ground ginger, but I did that and it tasted weird, so I'm not going to do ground ginger. And like I said, you guys can do whatever you want when you cook something like this. You can do whatever, but this is, like I said, this is how I do it. And it calls for sweet potatoes, but since I don't like sweet potatoes, I use regular potatoes. So, let's see. So we got 3 pounds, and I use 1 and 29 pounds, whatever. The pot roast. We got the potatoes, which has already been cut. We got the celery, which has already been nice cut. And we got the carrots, which I like to have. But I'm not going to use ground ginger because, like I said, I tried it one time when I did this recipe. I really didn't like the ginger. So, and then we got a cup of water, half a cup of water, which I'll do once I get everything. And then of course we got this. So, anyways, remove the top, set it aside. So now, what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you as I go along, I'm going to see, I got the celery. I'm going to pour that in there. As you can tell, the celery is right there. Okay, and I'm getting the carrots, and I'm gonna dump it in there. And I just set the bowls aside, so. See, there's the celery and the carrots. And of course, I'm gonna place each one, and excuse Jasmine, she's playing with something, I don't know what. So, and I do have a lot of potatoes because I love potatoes. I can still smell that onion smell. Woo! Still powerful. I just turned down the AC, so now that I have all my potatoes in there, and like I said, I love potatoes, so, and then I'm gonna just dump that okay. Well, now I gotta wash my hands again. So that's what it looks like. Okay, and I'm going to set this camera down because I gotta wash my hands again because I touched the onions. Got to love touching the onions. Okay. Whew. Wow. So, I'll bring this a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now we add this. This is the onion because I have the beefy onion, as you can hear it in here. So this is the, the regular onion. And of course, yes, it's Lipton Recipe Secrets. That's what I use to do the thing. Man, can you get the smell out of here? Whew, I can still smell that onions. So, okay, so yeah, see how this is. So what I do, kind of moved it all around, and I'll show you that I'm not, see, it's all around, okay? Now it calls for 1.5 cup of water, okay? So I'm gonna get half a cup of water. Yes, I know it's kind of faded. So I'm going to use this. Sprinkle all the way around. I might put a little bit more, even though it says half a cup, so I want it to get nice and juicy. Oh, juicy, juicy, juicy. Okay. So now, get rid of the smell. So now it's complete. Now it's ready for cooking. So I put on the lid, okay? So it's gonna call, if I want to do it faster, bear with me because my eyes are still burning, guys. So if I want to do it faster, the cook time for low, if you want to do it slow, it's 8 to 10 hours. I don't want to do that. I want to do it high. That makes it faster, so 4 to 6 hours, okay? So, what time is it? Let me see. See, now it's 10:27 according to my phone. And yes, that's a picture of Joe. Can't help it. So high, I'm gonna do 4 to 6 hours on high. As you can tell, it's off. Now during the cooking, you cannot open the top, okay? I know some of you know that already, but if you do open for some reason to do something, you have to cook 30 more minutes to it and everything because the air and stuff like that. So everything is good. I put everything, all the ingredients in there, and like I said, I never had onions. You know, I know I had onions in that thing, but I wanted to have a little bit more onions to it. And I never tried it, so I'm going to try with the onions. So, okay, so I am going to put it on high. So, see the low, and there's the high. I'm going to do it high because I want to eat it later. So I'm going to say it says 4 to 6 hours. I'm going to say 5 hours. So what I do to do the time, yeah, sorry for the mess. I'm going to click timer and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it will count down on when that beeps, and once that beeps on the stove, this will be done. Because like I said, it's on high. So I'm not going to touch it or anything. It's going to sit like that. So now we have to wait. So in the meantime, I'm going to put this back in here. In the meantime, while that's cooking, yes, I'm still kind of have tears in my eyes because the onions smell. So bear with me on that. While that's cooking, I'm going to be doing something else. I have to, let's see. I need to take a shower, one thing, because I, need to. So, like I said, it's going to be cooking and everything. I'm hearing them popping, so, but that's normal. But anyways, right now, see, as you can tell, it's counting down. See on the stove. Ooh, AC feels good. See, it's 4:59 now, so it's counting down. Like I said, excuse the mess. I'm working around it. So, but anyways, once it gets cooked and everything, and Jasmine, yes, hi. It's cooking. I'm going to do other things. Damn onions. It's just the aroma and everything smells. But anyways, I am going to do something else while this is cooking. And once it gets done cooking, I will check back with you later. I know it will be quick for y'all but it'll be whatever the time it is for it to be cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this, and I'll check back with you later. Okay, see you then. Hey, I'm back. As most of you know, I did shave my head, as you can tell. This is the link I always shave, and I know someone particular that I know who's going to like my head. Well, I'm not going to say the name, and most of you might know, but I know one particular, well, but it's getting off subject. But anyways, I just thought I'd just check in with you guys. Still cooking like it is. See, it's cooking. I can feel the heat coming from it, so I'm not picking it up. And we do have, it's 3:53. Now it's 3:52. So it's still counting down. So, and Jasmine's playing. I found a ball that she can play with. But I just took my shower. I did my head first. I took a shower, got cleaned up. I'm going to be washing my clothes now. Once I get done I can't do washing my clothes plus get these dishes cleaned up and everything. So I'm going to have to wait till that gets done before, because it's hot water in there and I need hot water in here. So once that gets done, I can put it in the dryer, and then I can come in here and wash dishes. So that's what I'm going to do. And but in the meantime, I just thought I'd just pop in and let you know what's going on. I took my shower, get my clothes washed right now, and after that I'll get this kitchen cleaned up a little bit, and then while I'm waiting for this thing to cook and everything. So alrighty, see you in a bit. Hey, it's me again. I wish you guys were here. I'm sorry that I have to say this, but it smells so good. I just took a, I would say maybe an hour, 2-hour nap or whatever. I think it was like 2 hours. But anyways, hang on one second, guys. Yeah, it was 2 hours nap. And I just woke it up, just started taking a nap because, like the onion smell, it was just, really powerful. Now it's like, it smells so good. Now, as you can tell, this is how many is left to cook in the crock pot. So it's getting there. So, but it smells so good, and I'm sorry that I have to bring that up. So anyways, just thought I just came on and everything to let you know. So still got dishes, but like I said, I took a little 2-hour nap and everything because my eyes was still watering at the time when I took a shower, try to rinse my eyes out and everything, but yeah, it's still kind of watering, but I had a little nap into it. So anyways, I'll be back with when it gets completely done. So alrighty. Hey, I'm back. My buzzer went off and everything, my beeper, of course. Now I am going to turn it off because it's been 5 hours on a high setting. And like I said, it says for high setting, if you want to get done faster, which I'm hungry and everything, I'm going to do it to 4 to 6 hours. But I did it at 5 hours and stuff like that. So it is done. So let's take a peek and see how it went. So alrighty. See, it's still on. The buzzer went off. I am going to get me a pot holder. So oh my god, guys, look at that. Alright, I'm going to shut this off, let it cool down a little bit. It looks good so far. So then I'm gonna put this thing back over here. Get me a plate. What am I looking for? Wow, guys. This is what I call yummy. I'm just going to separate whatever I can on this plate. Without getting burned. Let me show you what it looks like. Here's the meat down here. See, there's the meat right there. So yeah. And like I said, this is my first time using this bag. So, as you can tell, these are the potatoes, the carrots, the celery, and the onions. So, while I'm cooling it off just a little bit, I'm going to get me a little fork, or some kind of fork. I'm gonna taste it. You know, it's still a little. And with the like I said, I never had like onions that what I just did to put in here. And like I said, y'all can put whatever in to the thing that is made to the pot roast. That's what I made. Y'all can do whatever you want on the ingredients. It's your choice. Normally I don't put onions because the onions comes with it and everything, but I wanted to see about putting something along with them. So I thought maybe I can put more onions that other than that. So it's actually pretty good with the onions. It's also hot. Sorry. Woo. But it's good with the onions. So give me another plate because I'm gonna put meat. This over here. I can. I have to. Cut it. Now, let me see. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see. That's how it looks like in there, or looks. So it's actually good. It's actually good. So but anyways, like I said, everyone's different. So and what's left is, once it's cooled off, I'm not going to do it right now. I am, however, as I'm plugging that, but once it's off, once it's cooled off completely, I'm just going to throw this away, maybe rinse down a little bit. Nothing major to clean on that. But as you can tell, so I'm still eating. This is how it looks after it's been cooked. There's my carrots, celery, and potatoes, onions on this plate. I will put it in the bowl as I eat along with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed me cooking. I'm gonna eat. As you can tell, I'm starving. Put things away and everything, but I'm still eating. Sorry about that. It is really good. I could do it for 6 hours, that way you can get more hours, but it said 4 to 6 hours. I put on 5 to make sure. And it looks good. It tastes good, because it is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, but sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and end this so I can get this video together, edit and everything. Hopefully once you see it, you'll see it and everything all in one. So that's how I cook pot roast. And like I said, most people do it differently and everything, which is fine. That's totally your ball game. But this is how I do it. And yes, I did shave my head and stuff like that, as you can tell. You know, this is how this is how I do it. And I do it myself. I do have the shave thing, you know, by myself and everything. I do it myself here. I mean, I don't have any money right now, okay? Get that. So why pay arm and a leg when you don't have money and it's totally free that I use it on, you know, on me at house? I do it for free at home. So but yeah, this is the link. Then yeah, I don't have my earrings and I need to put back in. But that's how I do my hair, and this is how I cook and everything for things. So for me, because I live by myself. So, and I have much leftovers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this and put this video together, and by the time you see it, it probably dropped. So, but I will announce it on Twitter and all that stuff, which you probably saw anyway. But anyways, let me go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys. The next video will probably be me back to excuse me, the next video will be back to filming and stuff like that, as I'm going to the cemeteries or whatever. So I thought maybe something different will be, you know, coming up and everything. So this is for me vlogging on how to cook and everything. So just something different. I mean, my channel's about anything I want to do. I mean, not just paranormal. I can cook, I can do whatever. So yeah, it's not just going to be paranormal stuff. That's not what my channel's about. It's whatever I want to post, whatever. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.